Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying for Beginners. Today we're going to tie a small game emerger. The hook I have in the vise is a 2302. This is a size 16. This is 3 extra long, curved shank, turn down eye, dry fly hook, and this is by Green Caddis Outfitters, greencaddis.com. I'm going to use 8/0 70 denier rusty brown thread. We're going to put a base of thread down and we're going to come back to the rear of the hook. We're going to start out with the tail. First thing we're going to tie on is Ringneck pheasant tail center. I have 3 barbels, and I like the part of the pheasant tail that has a little bit of red on the tip. That's a pretty good match for the color of a nymph. We want this tail to be the length of the hook shank. Keep that on top. We're going to give that a couple of wraps and we're going to pull the pheasant tail back. And we're going to advance the thread just a little bit past halfway. I'm going to take some head cement and put some head cement on the shank to wrap that body. I'm going to twist the pheasant tail just a little bit to keep it together. And you can twist that as you're going also, because what's going to happen, you twist everything one rotation when you wrap it. And if you didn't twist in the proper direction, which I haven't took the time to figure that out yet, you will untwist, and this is getting untwisted. So if you twist it to the right, you're going to untwist it when you wrap it. If you twist it to the left, it will continue getting twisted. We're going to bring that right up. And I'm going to tie that off there. You can put several wraps in there to secure it. Put a couple of wraps back on it. And we can remove the excess. Now we're going to take more of the Ringneck pheasant tail center. And I have 10 barbels this time. I'm going to tie them in and let them hang off the front. And the amount we want hanging off the front is, we want 2/3 of the hook shank hanging off the front. We're going to secure them right there. And go ahead and wrap these forward. And you can stop a good eye length, even 2 eye lengths from the eye of the hook. These are going to be our legs. Now we're going to bring our thread back and bring your thread about halfway between the legs and the wing bud. Now we're going to take snowshoe rabbit foot for our wing. This is just one toe from the snowshoe, and I cut them off. I'm going to pull the fuzz out and put that fuzz on the side because that makes good dubbing. I'm going to put these in my hair stacker, and the reason I have them in my hair stacker is 2 reasons. One is to align the tips, and the second reason is so I can take them out with the tips pointing forward, and I won't have to exchange from fingers to fingers, and that will make them get them messed up. Now I have them in my right hand, or my non-bobbin hand, And we want that wing to be about the length of the hook shank. Going to take that and we're going to wind that in. A couple good wraps right there. And you can see the legs are still sticking out past the wing, and you need that in order to lift the wing up and still have the legs where you need them. Going to remove the excess. And we can wrap the remainder of that thorax area in. No, that's pretty big, but that's not a problem. Here I have, this is the snowshoe foot, the fuzz that I've been pulling off the bottom. You can see this is a lot. This fills up a little coleslaw cup. You can probably color this with a permanent marker if you want. I'm going to wrap that dubbing, that noodle, pretty tight. And we're going to wrap that thorax. Going to lift the wing and keep that separated from the legs. I'm going to take those legs, and I have 10, so I'm going to pull 5 off to each side. Just kind of give it a figure 8 there. And we'll grab the others and push them off to the other side. Just hold them back and wrap. I'm going to take the pheasant tail center and I'm going to divide the wing. Just bring that right through the center and we can tie that down. Give it a couple of wraps, then tug on it just light, not too hard because you'll break it off, and secure that. And remove that excess. We'll take our whip finish, pull all of that wing back, put some head cement on there, and here we have a small game emerger. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends, leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.